the
We're
best
back.
day ever. Best day.
I once again
Let's
have
fucking
to
go.
emphasize
Ooh.
your bottom floor damage per hit is 24.
Yes.
Compared to any of your other lightsaber friends where it's like 6 or 9.
Yeah.
Things like that. It's like on an off day you're like, oops, I did 24 damage.
Oops, had a bad
like
day
you-
there.
You would feel the need to apologize. It's like, I'm so sorry.
It's not usually
I
like
tend to be
this,
more
I'm
control
sorry.
of myself.
Had a rough night last night. You know,
It
a
was-
lot of
you know,
a
it
lot
was
of
bad.
lot of spotchka, a little bit of spice, and Pazak. Played a lot of Pazak, lost a lot of money.
What's that little thing? Oh, it's one of those bad Sacrificia.
Oh,
It still got a
Thank
shot off.
She zipped right over you.
she did.
Like,
I'm
it's
so
the
tired of
Call
him
of
existing.
Jedi.
People just love to forget you're a Jedi.
They do.
It's like they've gotten farther. It's like, oh, it's a gaggle of Jedi. He has done more little things.
I'm not having fun.
If I recall correctly, doesn't T3 have demolition skill?
He does.
So T3 can fix this. That's why I was like, you
And
need a utility person in the
And
combat.
make you money. He can fix it and
We're
make you
making
money.
money.
I remember playing.
I was gonna say that you should turn solo mode on so that this doesn't happen. Well,
That's
thank
too
God,
late.
thank God, they're allowing him to get in here without them just running through the deadly plasma mines.
You can throw your lightsaber. I never knew you. I forgot you got that ability.
There's no need. It's stronger in my hand than out of my hand.
I want to point out one of those hits. I'm pretty sure you did 23 damage instead of 24.
Oh,
That
was
might
a
have been the
bad day.
handmaiden.
It could have been. That was her good day. Now everybody calm down. There's actually a mine right behind you. Don't.
Everybody make good choices.
Oh, handmaiden.
Okay, it's fine. I think it was a concussive grenade. It wasn't
That's
the plasma kill grenade.
Come on, let me kill him. Oh,
She
we
was
just,
like 100
we just like put it in his face and wiggled it around.
She was trying so hard. You're like, okay, watch out. Let me just get in here.
Minefield.
You're like, handmaiden, you're trying so hard, and I'm so proud of you. But let me just get in here.
Let me just fix this for you.
Let me just take care of this. We're on a bit of a time crunch, honey. We will try again the next time. I promise I'll take you droid killing some other time, honey. But Dad, there's droids here.
Bloop bloop.
Oh yeah, Jordan also loved the warehouse scene where you got to be T3.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
We got to
Were you
speak as
speaking-
T3.
Were you
I
speaking-
mandated that Sam and I could only speak to each other in T3.
I did not
Oh
follow.
dear.
I refuse to follow that mandate. I'm not.
I don't know why.
I love doing some silly things, but I don't know why. I just was not in the mood to speak in beep boops.
I don't know why. It's very weird.
I felt like he said that.
Well,
It's
I think
just
we have-
normally.
fully ripped all the minefields out with our
Yes.
feet.
I think we have. Oh, that's
Yeah.
just what I went through. I think it's
Yeah.
fixed.
But yeah, he stated that he wanted to speak in beep boops, and I felt a tinge in my spine. I was like, no. No.
He was being very rude. Didn't want to play along with me.
I didn't. I really didn't. And that happens so rarely.
I know.
It's a very rare occurrence.
We're usually so on to play with each other.
It's true.
It's a lot of friends, but I'm sure certain. This gave me horrible flashbacks to that fucking puzzle you have to solve in Mass Effect 1.
Why
You know,
do people
I just
hate
grew-
that puzzle so
Well,
much?
you
It's
know
Towers
what?
of Illinois.
You stepped one foot in here and it made me think of that puzzle. I think it was the colors like set off the flashbacks.
I used to hate it, but the last time I played through in Legendary Edition, I did it, and I had no issue with it.
It's like one of the easiest versions of Towers of Illinois.
When I did it on when we were doing the hardcore version, whenever I was at Tyler's, I solved it not that much. Oh,
Yeah.
like you did it, but I still hated it. And there were many times where I went through there and I randomly couldn't get through it.
It's just odd.
I do like always having 100 Metagel at that point, just in case I'm just not feeling it.
I did in Mass Effect 1 get to a point where I always saved a lot of Metagel because I never used it for anything else. Every now and then when I'd get to like a thing, it's like, I just want to bypass.
Fuck this thing.
Oh, how sad.
You just...
That is a lot of let's run away.
Let's go way over here.
Handmaiden
She
was gonna not live.
Sprint into it.
It'll be like the first boss fight of the whole game when ran face lines. And then it was a bad time.
You leveled up, by the way.
I did. Level up, skills.
I do love that we're consistently slightly higher level than everybody else. Our skills are really shit.
Yeah, but we hit really hard.
Inner strength. Good. What does that do?
It lets you hit harder.
A second one.
What's the? Let's see. I want to see. What's the body with the little health cross on it? I want to know what that is. Not that. Inner strength. There you go. I see it. What does it do?
Oh.
Reduce any damage to suffered by 5%.
Overall damage.
10%. It's a damage resistance.
That's nice.
Okay, so we can get Master Flurry, or we can get the upgraded 2-weapon.
We cannot get Master Flurry because I do not have even improved Flurry.
Well, improved Flurry.
We should probably.
We get an upgrade Flurry, or what is the higher level two-handed fighting do?
The superior 2-weapon fighting.
You get buffs to having two hands.
Yeah, all that would do is make it to our attack bonus would be higher, and our attack bonus is fine.
It's extreme.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get the Flurry going.
We should just get the Flurry going. I'm pretty sure eventually the Flurry gets to the point where it gives you yet another attack.
Oh, good.
I believe that's the Master Flurry, yeah. You go up from 3 to 4, I think.
I would suggest either Force Redirection, and even though you don't use it, there's the next level of Lightsaber Throw. Because the next level of Lightsaber Throw makes it like go around a room and hit multiple targets, if I remember correctly.
That's kind of interesting. I don't use it.
You never do.
And Force Redirection would be totally not useful now that I think about it.
Because
that only works.
This lightsaber will never leave my hands.
You can get Master Force Barrier.
Yeah, that's the one I meant to say when I said redirection. I meant to say Force Barrier because redirection is useless.
Yeah, I was thinking this one. Except,
I was looking at that icon and I said the wrong thing.
Now, boys.
Go into solo mode and like throw your lightsaber at them to lure them over.
I don't want to go over there.
Oh, well, you've taken your weapon out of your hand.
That's just put it away.
Not really what I want.
No, you just press the button to pull it back out. There you go.
Yeah. Don't yell at me.
Woo! Okay, he's using it. Okay, I was scared. I was like, how far are we going?
Okay.
Oh, here she goes.
This solo mode is not as solo as I thought it was gonna be.
It's because they were right in front of them when you activated it, not like another room.
Let's
go. They're already all out here.
Okay.
They're all out here. Just fucking kill them, man.
Yeah, I think that's all of them.
Just
go
get
them.
Hi. Oh, okay. I wasn't even okay. I guess this is a direction. This is a way.
We wanted to skirt around the scary fucking minefield is what we wanted.
Apparently.
Do not worry, my brothers. I know the way.
I don't know that we do.
Oh no, there's him.
My name is Ile. I know the way.
You knocked his shield off and took 90% of his health in the first one.
I want Master Flurry now.
Would you imagine if you had to fight like Darth Sion and he came up to you and he did that to you?
I don't want that to
happen. The morale loss. If any enemy did what we do to them.
I don't want that. Well, this will take a while.
As we get back to the stage of the game where we have to frequently pause every fucking combat round and figure things out. I don't like it when your character runs in this situation. He needs to stay put.
It's fine. We're having fun. It's a fun game.
You're getting experience every time you do this, which is nice.
Yeah.
Making money. Money, money, money.
Money, 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 money.
I would suggest that you do keep a couple of mines on you, by the way, and not sell all of them,
Give me
because
your
there are
money.
occasional times where you cannot pick lock, and you must blow lock instead.
Give me your money.
Yeah,
Give me your
Give
money.
me your money.
Give-
Give it all to me.
Give it all to me.
Powers. She will get.
She can get Master Heal, I think.
I think Master Heal is going to be useless for her because she's never going to use it.
I think
Well,
she
what else would she get?
needs,
Improved energy resistance?
Maybe. I think maybe, yeah. She will use that.
When I read the fine print of what that fucking ability did, I was like, it's criminal we haven't been using this constantly all the time.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as clear how really good that is.
Give me your money. Yeah, give me your money. Give it all to me.
You want to feel real old. I said those words the first time about 8 years ago now.
That's not that bad.
What was the context of that?
I don't have the remotest idea. I was speaking
Probably
with Tyler in gym class, and I don't know what we were talking about.
That would not have been 8 years ago then.
It was... when? Okay.
Because we graduated
4,
2013, and it's 2022 right
7,
now.
9, 10, 11. I'd say it's more than 11-ish.
Next year is our 10-year
that's a
reunion.
significant number of years off.
Yeah, next year is our next year's our 10-year reunion.
Close enough.
It's like, but 11 years.
Yeah. Ooh.
A whole child could be birthed and could be forming ideas in that amount of time.
Yeah.
Alex was already a communist by that point.
Yeah.
I've been remarkably stable in my philosophies from a pretty young age. I was thinking about it the other day. And I stabilized in what I thought about my life.
I was
very
considering what I thought about as a child the other day.
It just came up, actually.
Boop.
I was sitting down and thinking about my childhood the other day.
Yes, I was with my mother and we were looking at pictures. Asshole, cocksucker, cocksucker, dickhead, brick. Other phallus terms.
You do like a phallus. I like a nice meaty phallus.
we were going
love a
over
nice meaty
fucking.
phallus.
We were going over old pictures. So yes, I was in fact thinking about what I thought as a child. Mr. Know-It-All, dick.
I mean, as wonderful as the conversation about your childhood is, I'd rather just keep talking about meaty phalluses.
I would as well. Excellent.
Rancid Tadger.
Ew.
What the fuck's a tadger?
I've
It's a
never
British
heard the term
terminology.
tadger. I don't.
It's
like
a British one.
I do not.
Those
like it.
Jim Sterling has used it on some podcasts.
That
Those
can
are the
stay
consoles
exactly where it is across the pond.
I believe from these consoles is where you can switch to power distributor.
Yeah, from here is what you can go to power distribution and shut it down. What you can do. Because that was the thing that was power distribution was locked to here, so you could shut it down or reset it. Success, secondary power offline, attached systems disabled. Log out. Did we win?
Multiple ships.
Multiple ships. Okay, so we turned the cloaking device off. Now the ship's going to be under attack by everyone who hates Dodo, which is a lot of people.
I did that entirely by mistake.
What remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it
I
is
believe you still have to open up the hatch to your ship, though.
I saw where it was.
Oh, these silly little sausages.
Oh, you need go home. No, fuck 'em.
We did kill some of their family on Duxon already.
We did. Coming.
Oh,
Coming.
oh.
I'm coming.
Here I come.
I came. It's so close. I see it.
Freedom is at your fingertips.
I assume if I hug the left wall.
I don't know why, but when you were saying I'm coming, it made me think, because it's Star Wars, it made me think of you were saying that, but in the George Lucas voice that we have. So it's like, I'm coming. And so I pictured him with like a black robe with a lightsaber, like shuffling towards someone, like current day George Lucas. I'm coming.
I'm coming.
And then the other one is him like in a bed. Yeah, it's like I'm coming.
You won't hurt my Jar Jar.
Hey, my little Jar Jar friend. I see him every week.
He's my favorite. I put him in all my movies and episodes.
Sam, do you know the lore that we've decided on Jar Jar, by the way?
No.
We've decided Jar Jar is George Lucas's imaginary friend from childhood, and that's why he has put him in our life.
That's why he won't go away and why he loves him so much.
And so anytime Jar Jar needs to show up, we're little Jar Jar.
This is my little Jar Jar.
I've been watching Book of Boba Fett lately. It's actually pretty good. Oh, you didn't even hit her.
I
You
did.
didn't hit her.
I did.
You looked at her.
Oh God.
You remember when Atten did this fight? He was like, ah! And you looked at that and pointed a finger at her and she fell down.
I fucking gazed at her and she's like, oh.
And then the other one, you hit her once and her life is this.
Oh.
And we saw how much Atten, we had to go up and level Atten up to fight them.
We had to go back in time to fix the mistakes and make him more.
Just to handle.
We had to go off camera for like about 45 minutes just doing shit to get more levels.
For Atten, but you just looked at them and made them go away.
You literally looked at her and she fell
Where's
over.
T3 and what's happening to
don't
him?
know.
Is he blown up in a corner? Oh, well, I thought that was T3. I thought that was T3.
T3, you're my pedal!
And it said remains. I was like, oh, well, there's T3.
There he is.
Come on.
Oh, it's because he was still in combat.
Oh.
We left and did a boss fight, I guess.
I guess that was a boss, kinda. Wow.
I still can't get over that you looked at the blue one and just kind of... She just fell over.
Just looked at her.
Buckled.
The lightsaber did not touch her. I don't even think I attacked yet.
Locked eyes with her and she fell down.
Her heart just gave out. She's like, ooh!
She played dead. She went up to you, hit you, nothing happened. She was like, okay.
What lightsaber form are you using?
I don't know.
Does it matter at this point?
Determination.
Chicho.
So that's that's the one that makes it to where you have less defense against one opponent, but you have more defense against the opponents you're not actually targeting.
That's mostly worked.
Like I said, the only lightsaber form that does not have a negative is the Force Focus one.
Mm-hmm.
All the other ones actually have negatives on them.
Okay.
Oh, the bugs. They're back.
Guess I'll slaughter all of them.
Oh, she really wanted it.
She did.
You're not even using the Force, and they're all just dead.
Good God.
The Force is ever present in our lives.
It is. It flows through us. It feels great.
It fuels his muscles. I imagine it does feel slightly sexual.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine Jedi are just walking
You
around.
got stunned from that little shit?
I imagine the
And that
Jedi
little bug.
I imagine the Jedi walk around consistently edged. Just always edging themselves with the Force. That's why they don't need to have
I
that.
feel like
It
that's more
takes-
likely the Sith, but I do like our
It takes
interpretation.
no, they do, but it takes a lifetime of meditation for them to contain themselves and calm down. The Sith are like, whatever, come on the dress. It doesn't matter. The Sith don't care.
Sith just straight up jack off with the Force.
It's about
They
passion,
sound-
you see.
They
Palpatine
sound.
just starts floating, going, oh!
Making horrible old man noises.
You know? Yeah.
When you see him like kind of like scrunch up on his throne, that's his O face. Oh,
am having me
You
time.
must do as I do, Vader. It makes you powerful.
You have to press the special button on your wrist, Vader. It will activate the suction.
I can't believe we just blew up Godo's yacht.
Jedi taught
gonna
me something
destabilize
similar,
current throughout
Master,
this whole
but
sector.
we didn't finish. What good is it if you do
don't
not?
understand. Primary system, it's
Jedi
like
get
a-
aroused and they sit
That's the
down
power
crisscross
right
on the floor and just
here.
start
Even if
thinking
Godo
for a
gets
bit
up
until it goes
the system
away.
is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
They just let
Yeah,
it
well, at
pent
least we
up
didn't
until
find
they
a Jedi
gotta grab
master with
somebody
his
one
name.
day.
Until they gotta turn to the dark
Whatever
side
it is.
suddenly.
Is this Kyle?
Yes.
Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Godo off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa.
Godo's just
We'll need to head back to Narsha. We will never leave Narsha.
I don't want to go back.
There's our
What do you
friend.
want now?
If you thought to escape
I don't
Pylos so easily,
want to go back.
There's
You
Godo.
must.
He's our friend now.
You must go back. You must.
I present you this gift.
I don't need
He
it.
gives you the gift. He gives you the gift of himself.
So if you resist and talk about how get the fuck off my ship, he talks about how there's like a bomb in it and he'd just kill you all because he's a spiteful little prick.
What a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit and I hate him.
He never had friends growing up, so now he's gonna have them at
Well,
gunpoint.
piss off.
I know, so here's a little fact about my playthroughs of this game. I know almost none of Goto's like interactions with various events.
Thank
Because
you.
I tend to do Nar Shaddaa's quest, like all the Nar Shaddaa last, because I don't like it. So I tend to just like pick up Goto and then just like rush to the end of the game.
So,
We still got to do the second part of Onderon.
Yep,
Avar thought
we
you
do.
Yep, we were discussing that
Right.
to
earlier.
wander your old battle.
Yes, Onderon. I was making sure I
You
was
did not
thinking
think
of the
you'd
right
come to
planet.
Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to
I
reach.
can't wait to
both
sleep
when
on
you
my
were
big
tied
boy
to
bed. I
force,
finally have a big boy
and
bed.
more when it was lost to you.
I haven't had a queen bed since I moved out here. Now I have.
It's very
Okay.
You had
sad.
served in war.
And it's
If
a
you...
Perhaps he thought he
Oh, I
understood
don't
you,
like his allure
or
ring.
maybe he simply
don't-
hoped he did.
No,
He
it
felt
works. It
you were
works.
the key to understanding the threat we
It looks like
It's-
it would give you an
others were
infection.
not
I don't
so
like
It'd
it.
be better if he had more hair, but you know.
Yeah.
No doubt no.
He's feeling hip.
I mean,
He seems
if he's
some
gonna wear
connection
the earrings and have
between
that
the
mustache,
worlds
he should
by
just
war.
shave off the
He thought
fucking
by
half
traveling
mullet.
such
He needs to
places,
accept that his
he
hair
could
has
achieve
migrated south and it ain't
understanding.
coming back.
Exactly. He's bald. He needs to deal with
No
it.
doubt.
If you go down the
He
dark
belongs to
side, by
Devar's
the way,
both,
he's
but some
one of the
use no
easiest
peace.
Jedi to
I
fight.
have kept secrets
nice.
for far too long.
Typically speaking, whenever I would fight him, I would look at him, hit him one good crack, and then he'd fall right down.
You wouldn't have to just look at him like we did the Blue Twin
I
Sun.
told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer.
I like
Nor
this
will
one
you.
because he's actually
The
like
day we cast
understanding
you
of your
out,
situation.
that is the
He's
moment I
not
decided to
pompous
leave
fucking
the
shithead
order,
that
because I do
proves
not
that
believe you
Palpatine
truly
was
faced
right.
the
That's
reasons
always
you were
nice.
exiled.
Constantly with
If you
every
do not examine
nanosecond
such
of every
truths,
time he speaks, like
you
all
will
the Jedi
be
tend to be.
lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know. Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast
The only
aside.
issue with my new
This threat has
desk
finally revealed
configuration
itself, and we Jedi
is
will
I can
need to
fully see
stand
me just
together.
never leaving
I
my
did not
bedroom
speak
now.
fully of what I have felt.
It's all there.
Nar Shaddaa
Everything you need, it's
is an
there.
exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I too lost a Padawan on Malachor,
Oh,
not to the
no.
battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that
Oh,
Revan brought from
no.
the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
Wouldn't that be terrible?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion.
As we all know,
Perhaps the
emotions are
Council,
evil and
perhaps
bad.
the
You
Order
should
itself
make them
has
go
grown
away.
arrogant in their
You should
teachings.
never feel.
It is
Feelings
easy
bad.
to
Feeling.
Feelings
Pray,
Perhaps
you gotta
time
pray the gay
they
away.
accepted the
Boots
truth
go.
before their
Boots no go
concerns
bed.
and their arrogance,
Don't-
and come to
don't-
recognize that
don't make me
perhaps
do
we
this,
are
Sam.
flawed.
I
Not
said
once
boots
did
no
I
go
hear
bad.
One of the council
know.
claim responsibility for Revan,
But you were.
for Exar Kun, for Ulick, for
Thank you.
Malak,
At the time, I imagine Sam reaching down and grabbing the boots and taking them from underneath his bed. He's like, no, they don't go no bed.
And rather than attempting to understand,
They don't go no bed because Master hit.
they punished you instead. Our
Sam
one
lifts
chance
up
to
like
see
the
where
fucking
we have
sleeve,
gone
and
wrong.
there's a red fucking welt on him.
That decision has come back.
If I hear that your boots have been around your bed, Sam, I will get drunk and hit you.
Perhaps there is something
I'll reverse
wrong in
it.
us and our teachings. And though I
With a
tried,
beer
I
bottle.
could not
Yes.
cause that thought to leave me. So
They're not by your bed right now, are they?
I was not the only one.
No.
That is why many scattered.
Right.
And why many in the
No.
Republic do not
Okay.
trust us, and why we do not trust
Good
ourselves.
boy.
Make no
Good.
mistake,
Better
I
be.
am no Jedi.
My shoes are like underneath my dining room
After
table.
this, there
Why?
will be nothing.
Because I take them off wherever I happen to be at the
You wish to
time.
do better
Why?
now?
Just
I
put
have
them
nothing more to
somewhere.
say.
Do people track shit through your houses?
I do.
Okay, well,
My father
at least you
worked-
know.
Yeah, my father worked in a coal mine, and so he'd walk through with like boots with coal dust on them. We're long past that.
Doesn't your dad still work at the coal mines?
No, not anymore. COVID times that changed all
It
that.
provides no comfort at all, for reasons on which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption.
I'm actually
was
trying to
not
get a
the
job
best
with
choice.
Peabody out there in
I have never
Coulterville.
believed those of the council who attempted
You
to
shouldn't
console
get any
themselves
jobs with coal
otherwise
mines.
for the crime they committed.
Why
It's a
not?
dying industry, that is.
It is.
They're laying people off all the time.
They
constantly.
It'll go away.
In words, I
That's
think
like
fellows both.
becoming a crew of the Titanic after they've hit the iceberg.
Yeah.
This freedom should prove appropriate.
Sounds like a great job opportunity.
Oh, he taught you how to snap a spine.
Ooh.
You will find
I can
it
snap my
s-
spine
there was
at
a-
people now.
with this form.
That
Oh,
jerk he does the
that last third jerk there. It's like, ooh. Will I
yeah,
snap
he
my
teaches you
spine
a
at him?
form.
Oh, I do.
I think he teaches you a form that increases your critical range.
Perhaps exile has
I
been
can't
good
recall.
indeed. It has certainly
Interesting.
not
What is the
dulled your
downside
instincts,
to that?
nor the speed at which
Don't
you
know.
learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you
Okay.
there. And thank you, exile. You're
Yep.
returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Okay. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done?
Look through your
we done?
fucking lightsaber forms. Look through your lightsaber forms. I want to see. Contention, Kashi. That's we knew that one. Resilience. We know that one. Aggression. Perseverance. Force channel. Determination. I'd have to look through them again to see if one of them's different, because one of them has one blaster and one of them has many blasters, and I don't remember if we had aggression before. I should have listened to Master's teachings so he would have said the name.
I
and
didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't listen to a single word he
Fuck 'em.
said after a while.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck him.
None
I
of the
got you
Jedi
wrong.
Masters say anything of note. Because you can do the well,
How many times? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
don't you have to collect something from them for HK or something?
I think
No,
I do.
HK's done. HK's done
No,
and
because
made.
there's like there's
it's
that extra
other
thing
stuff.
for the mod that like it added back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you go to the
You
HK
should maybe
factory.
look up what we need to do for that, just so that we're not like missing things.
I've heard the HK factory quest is ass though.
Bah, we're doing
gonna
it
skip
anyway.
it if we don't have to. That's new fucking content for a game that
Yeah.
I've beaten like 6 times.
Yeah. You silly bitch.
Anyway, were you asking me to look it up or Alex?
I used the royal you, one of you,
The royal you.
one of you people.
I will look into it at some point.
I wasn't saying now. I was
we're-
saying after, at some
Yeah,
point
we're
before
not-
next session.
We're not going to progress so far to
Yeah.
get to a point of no return anytime soon.
Yes.
So.
I was just saying look that up at some point so that we know if we're on the right track to do that or not.
I kind of want us to do Korriban next.
I'm
Simply because
not willing to
Korriban is
say that.
interesting.
Because
For
goddamn fucking shit's sake! How many
Well, the
times
next-
do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Well, the next bit of Onderon is just like a war bit. But there is a part where you're like not with the party. So if you go to Korriban, they'll get a couple extra levels and some more lightsabers. and that could be useful.
I suppose.
Warband is also just very interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. They have like their own. You did 74 damage that time.
I did.
It has
You
got
did
like its
100
own little
that
force cave. They're really getting you.
They are. Guess I might have to heal.
Well, they were all shooting at you simultaneously.
Have my friends decided to fuck off?
Yes.
What?
They fucked off.
We're right here.
I know.
This is as close as I can get to staring at you.
He's staring right at your pecker.
Right there.
Pecker ain't much to look at right now. I'm a grower, not a shower, and I'm very flaccid.
You're not erect at all?
No.
I stay erect the entire recording session.
You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Exactly.
I think I've used 9 words for penis thus far.
Penis, dick, cock, schlong, wanger,
Schmeat. It's one of my
schmeat.
personal favorites. The horn.
No, I don't know
The
about
horn,
that.
that's from Futurama. That's from Futurama.
Sometimes there's a such thing as too much horn talk, and a man better be aware of it. The pipe.
Pipe.
I blame the 1950s for this. They didn't want to say penis because that's lewd and Victorian. We can't do that. So they had to come up with so many alternatives.
The pipe steak. You know, a play off of pipe.
We can't have
What did
alternatives.
LBJ call his?
I don't
LBJ
know.
LBJ
but
had
I'm
a-
scared because LBJ is a scary man who said scary things.
He had a particular name for his.
He might have
the-
called his the cock snake or something. I don't
The
know.
It
Johnson.
was something
Scary.
ridiculous.
The
Johnson.
Why is it Johnson? Why is
I
it
don't know.
Johnsonville?
Johnson.
Is it Johnsonville sausages? Like what? Why is
No,
it
Johnson's
I
an
don't know
old
why.
man.
Wiener.
I know. I get that, but why is it? Why Johnson? Why does that connect?
Your sausage. That's another. It's another one.
Yep. Sausage in general.
Yeah. Anything. Anything cured meat related tends to be a good one. Yeah,
Dingus is a good one.
dongle.
Dong. I said wang.
I think we did already say wang, but it's always good to repeat.
It is.
Phallus.
Phallus, a classic.
Quite an old one, really. Pecker.
Pecker, very good one.
Pecker, Peter. Peter Piper picked a pickle peppers.
Pickles,
Oh my God. Okay, so this conversation has led to me doing some walking on the internet. Okay. So I was like, why Johnson? And it is fascinating. Okay?
Oh.
So there is a man whose name is Dr. Samuel Johnson. Okay.
Sam, what have you been up
And
to?
he invented this railroad brake lever, which is very large and has a particular look to it.
Is it Phallic?
And it's very long, and so they called it the Johnson. And then that's where that comes from.
Interesting.
Oh, this is them telling you about how you can go to On now and do that.
Yeah.
Your turkey baster. I've heard that one.
Yep.
Baby batter
Maker.
dispenser. No, I've heard. Well, baby maker is always something I've attributed to vaginas. I have heard
don't
baby
know
batter.
about
I have heard baby
Wang
batter
is another
distributor.
fascinating one.
Huh?
So Wang comes from around 1933, and it's short for Wang Doodle. Because Wang Doodle is like a side term meaning gadget, so it's like my gadget. and that became my Wang doodle, and then that over time was shortened to Wang.
Interesting.
Your tool. I've heard that one.
Tool, yeah.
And I have not finished with you yet.
This episode has to be named something to do with penises. You know, it could be something very vague. It's like the talk.
Oh, so I decided to look up prick, and
Prick!
the start of
That's
it is,
another good one. Prick.
the start of it's like in the 1500s.
Oh god.
And so I'm gonna read this and summarize because I think it's gonna be a lot.
The holy phallus.
Make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something.
Alex said he was gonna read this until
Oh, it's from
he was
Shakespeare.
silent.
Oh.
Oh, it's from Shakespeare. No, I read it to myself.
He went
I
silent.
said I was gonna read it and then I was gonna summarize it here in a minute. Prick is from Shakespeare.
Jumbo. LBJ called his dick Jumbo.
Oh, lovely.
He apparently had a big dick because he would like whip it out and wave it at people.
Yes, he would. As a power thing.
That's
Well,
concerning.
he would whip it out and wave it at people.
He used the bully pulpit, and his bully was pulpit.
Yeah,
Let's just say
so
that.
while being president, he would like meet with important people and then like go to a urinal, whip his penis out, and then turn towards the urinal. He'd be like, "Yeah, look at that."
That's concerning.
At one point, I think he was asked like something about being in Vietnam, or what was that it?
I don't recall. I don't know what the quote you're talking about.
He was like asked like, why are we still in Vietnam? And he just whipped his dick out. That's why.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh, you're troublemaker. I've heard it called a troublemaker before. Baby batter dispenser.
After all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meat bags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if
Your Rod.
Rod's a good one.
Answer. In that case, please go ahead.
I think Baldor is upgrading HK.
Oh, that seems like a terrible decision, Bowder, but you can do it.
He's doing it.
Analysis. My self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed.
HK was already so OP.
Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary. I am most
Your member.
this turn of events.
Your manhood.
Yep,
My initial analysis
Yep.
of mechanical abilities was incorrect.
Shaft.
You're welcome.
HK has received a +1 to his Constitution forever. Oh my god, we're still talking.
Oh, fuck me.
I have spent some time in the
I like how Goto is G-O-T-O, like Geotac-T-O.
are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work. Though
He's gonna upgrade Goto
The
as
trouser
well.
snake. With trouser snake, we missed that one.
What's wrong with my
Yeah, we did. We were talking about that earlier.
energy spent
Oh, your love stick.
things to be an unsightly waste.
That's
Or
from a
some
lady.
other,
That's from a
like-
Gaga song.
No, that's
What
disco
are
stick.
some? What are some other
Disco
like
stick.
strange terms like Wang and stuff like that that I can look up? Because
your-
like
your meat
shaft and all
scepter.
that's obvious. That
Meat scepter's
too
a
obvious.
good one.
I mean, you could look up disco stick, I guess, but I mean
That's
feel like
too
that one-
obvious. Any stick references, like
I
it's
want
not
to take
as
a ride on your disco stick.
not as Leviathan and like strange as Johnson or Wang. Where it's like, what is a Wang really?
General?
Peter. Why is it called a Peter?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get.
Alex
a
went
chance.
silent. I think I
Something
piqued his
else I can
interest.
help you
Because
with?
Peter had quite the Peter.
Peter Piper,
But
peck a
which
pick a
Peter
pepper.
is it?
Peter Piper,
Is
pick a
it
peck a
the
pick a
Peter?
pickle peppers.
Sorry, is there someone?
Started being used in the early 1900s. It's because it has the PE in the beginning. And it's
Oh,
the same
that's-
number of
That's
letters.
boring.
boring.
Well, they can't say cock in that time, or else they'll get thrown into the ocean.
You just gotta say it. Be confident.
Believe in yourself.
Oh, that's a good one. Why is dick?
Yeah,
Dick is not penis, so why is dick,
Dick is
penis?
not penis. Why is Dick penis?
Dick is not penis, but Dick is very.
Oh, dick is an old one.
Dick isn't penis, but Dick is also so much penis.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone refers to your penis as a dick, you know you're packing schmeat.
Oh yeah. Oh really? DD.
Believe it. Spill that tea.
Spill it, girl.
Oh, Dick is real old. I just imagine it's like Emperor Trajan's like, you Dick!
How far back is Dick going so far?
Well, I'm in the mid-17th century currently.
Oh, the droid.
My dick usually only gets back about 5 inches.
Never mind. I'll be going now.
Oh,
PP
Such
if you're
low
feeling
bar.
juvenile.
such low.
So in
hanging fruit, but, you know, it's usually the rapist.
1665, in 1665, in the book The English Rogue, the phrase "a dick" is used as a slang for meaning having a man as a sexual partner.
If I do not have
So a
something to focus
dick
my
was a
attention
man
on,
in a
I
sexual
feel my sanity
concept.
will erode as well.
So the next dick I picked up for her was a man of color. That's an actual line from the book.
Get that dick over here.
What do
Yes,
you
yeah.
mean, Puzzle?
Yeah.
What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
So yeah, apparently that's when started it. Mid-1600s in England, they started referring to male lovers as dicks.
Interesting.
I don't know why. No one knows why. It's a
Oh,
lost
yeah.
fact in history.
Oh yeah, Richard over there eat my dick.
The writer of the English Rogue, whose name was Richard Head, so his name was Dickhead.
Head.
So that's probably exactly where that phrase actually comes from, back in 1655. So when someone calls you a dickhead, know that they're using Shakespearean prose.
I
had no idea I was so Shakespearean.
And people should make sure to bring that up in their English classes and the like, in their literary classes in high school.
Academy must be preserved.
Anytime they're trying to say that Shakespeare's like a respectful, you know, like highbrow thing. Dick!
Peter Johnson!
Skill with machines is something beyond which
It's like you just point at the teacher, it's like, dick!
Shield
Prick!
technologists
Prick!
Pisser!
the designs
Pisser.
of even the most skilled of
Sir.
eternal power architects.
Go on.
I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied
Put your
himself
puffer over
with
there
no
on my
one
pisser,
the
yeah?
entire world
What am I reading?
Yet he will follow you at the risk of his life.
Oh, okay.
His stance, in many ways, mirrors
The
yours.
history of Dick became significantly more vulgar, and I was like, where am I in time? And it's like, oh, 1993, okay.
Faced it.
I was like, I'm not still in like 1680 where it's like I took my dick and put it in her mouth. It's like, this isn't English gentleman we're talking about anymore, is it?
You may ask. We attend.
Is this whole episode just going to be us talking about dicks?
Yeah, potentially, yes.
That and catching up on the people.
So I originally was using that as to deride you bastards, but the more I thought about it, the more interesting the etymology of it was. So.
I like how you admitted that you were trying to deride us, but we just kept powering through.
Well, it more that I became interested in it and didn't care about deriding you anymore.
Look how interesting we are. Boop.
That is not entirely correct. There are times I am distracted.
Some British restaurants have renamed Spotted Dick into Spotted Richard because of the embarrassment it causes.
Because of the implication. Why is Spotted Dick called Spotted Dick?
I don't know. I'm on that. I'm on
I
that fucking.
I looked that up at one
page now.
point.
Oh, it does look delicious.
It looks
It does.
absolutely delicious. I would love some spotted dick in my mouth.
It's like a pudding, isn't it?
It is suet and dried fruit, but it does look delicious.
Wait, it's what? Dried fruit?
It is suet and dried fruit.
What's suet?
Suet is
There is so much about
medieval
the
meat.
battle, their forms,
It's
their
like
forever if the
hard
last of the
fat
Jedi is
from
taken
like
from the
beef and
galaxy.
lamb and stuff like that.
Oh. Is it?
So it's fat and fruits,
Oh,
but
I
it
thought
does
it was
look
like
delicious.
I thought it was like a pudding.
Well, it is a pudding. It's a dessert. It's a pudding in the British term of pudding.
Ugh.
I know your meaning, but I have not been clear on mine.
It does still look
Stance,
delicious.
Form, discipline, are a means of expression and
It
communication.
just, instead of having
They
butter
speak
in it,
one's
it's
heart
used.
and one's
It uses
devotion to their
suet.
cause.
But why is it called spotted dick?
I'm in the etymology section. Well, that doesn't make it okay. So So before I get to this, right?
It was to the Jedi.
The English are
when Terrace was
silly,
destroyed,
and
They
they have a
are.
nasty habit of making up slang simply because it sounds kind of similar.
Yeah.
But showed his
So, like,
commitment
I've
to
talked about the
defeat
history
Jedi.
of
Yet
Yank
with Revan,
and how
Yeah.
it kind of sounds like septic
but it was a
tank, and so
subtle
when they
thing.
call a Yank
Like
Yank, they're
threads in
talking
a
about how
tapestry
we're
or
shit.
strokes
We're
upon
full of shit.
canvas. She
That's
spoke
several
through
steps,
battles and
Brittany.
tactics.
That's
And
That's
what
that's
never do in words.
all of their
She
slang is
showed
like
her heart
that.
and
So
I like that America just says, "Fuck you, you little shit."
I believe she was
yeah,
sent to North in
so
that final battle.
so
She
spotted
knew it.
comes from the fact whenever you have the dry fruit in it, it makes it have spots. Like you can see little spots in the bread. Dick and dog are terms that were used for pudding because they sound similar to dough.
Oh my god.
What's stronger to
So
say
there
than
you
death?
go. So
Many
instead of
once
calling
said
it
that he
spotted
betrayed Revan's
dough,
own student.
they
Revan's
many
ending must
back
have been a
in
great
the
old
long
deed.
time
I
ago,
would
it
have
was
wished
called
to have been
spotted
there for
dog,
their
and over
final
time it
exchange
became known as
and
spotted
seen the
dick
truth of their conflict with each
Interesting.
other.
because they're silly.
They are very
But to say
silly.
Oh,
that
you can have a
seems
treacle
an
dick.
untruth,
Oh.
based on what I know of the Jedi.
I know Harry
Force
Potter
can
eats
drive
treacle
others,
tart all the
but there
time.
is still
What's
choice,
treacle
is there
tart?
not?
What's treacle
I-
dick? What's
I
treacle?
I don't know.
Oh,
He just eats
treacle.
it.
For nothing.
Treacle
He
is an
loves it.
uncrystallized syrup made of made during the refining of sugar. So basically, when you're refining sugar, there's like this brownish sort of
Yes.
byproduct, and it's called treacle, and you can use it in cooking if you want.
Okay.
They have like a,
It's-
like a little
it's
tart made
Similar
of
to molasses.
it. Okay.
Okay, that sounds actually like kind
But
of
if you
delicious.
take spotted dick and you
Before
put
entering
treacle on it, it
Idris's
becomes called
service,
treacle
yes,
dick.
I
Oh,
carried
That's the
him
name of the
You want
dish.
a little treacle dick?
Johnny do.
You want your little
I
treacle
hope
dick?
my dick doesn't treacle.
It is
My
not
dick
important.
has a very bad habit
My
of
title and
treacling
rank
whenever I get excited.
Not my name. I take value in Atris's service.
You should go to the
not
doctor
in
for
myself.
that. Vicky Duff.
We all
Now
have
I'm
value
now I'm on
next to
British
others,
desserts.
and the promises we make. When we
The
make
circle.
That pledge, we are pledging
Went
ourselves
from
to
It all leads back to
when importance
food.
is placed on the self.
I'm sure I'll
and by
get to
such
Hitler
acts, the
eventually.
galaxy
It will
is
have
made.
happened. It will, because
No,
you're on
you'll
because you're on the
eventually-
English,
Oh.
and the English will lead to Europe as a whole, and then Europe will lead to Germany, and Germany
All
will lead to Hitler.
roads lead to Hitler.
They all
No, the
will.
point. No, eventually you'll get to Kevin Bacon.
No, that's. Now I'm reading about Figgy Duff.
If reasons of the
Figgy
self
Duff.
is why you
What
turned
the
away,
fuck is
then
Figgy
yes,
Duff?
Perhaps
know.
there was a judgment there, but it was not intended as an.
You know,
So
Fig-
apparently, so that's where we get. Oh, okay.
You know,
so
figs aren't that
I do not know.
delicious.
That is a question.
well,
you
there
must
are
ask
no
yourself.
figs in Figgy Duff, and
That's-
I do love figs.
That is false advertising.
Why are there
Figgy-
no figs in Figgy Duff?
Figgy is an old Cornish term. Cornish is in Cornwall in England. Cornish term for raisin. So it's like, I don't like
There's nothing more.
figs. It's like, well, don't worry, they're not in Figgy Duff. It's raisins.
I like the smell of figs.
Mhm.
I just don't like figs themselves.
All right, Cray. What
I
the
will
fuck do you want
munch
from
on me some Fig Newtons.
Yes.
But then again,
I'll buy a box of Fig Newtons and just like eat like 2/3 of them in one
They're
sitting.
delicious.
But then again, I haven't had fig since I was like a child.
I like prunes more. Prunes are my thing.
They make you regular.
They do. They make it flow.
Can you do your crystal? Can you make her look at your rock?
That crystal
Sure.
is most interesting.
Yeah.
It does not reflect you.
I know.
It does not reflect you. You need another power buff. You're so weak without the power buff.
I don't think that I am, but okay. I will go fix it.
Clutie.
What?
The food is getting more Clutie.
That's barely trying.
That's not food. That's not food.
CLOOTIE. Clutie.
That's not food. I refuse to
It's from
believe it.
Scotland.
This is
I
not
don't
even
care.
trying.
No, you're lying. It's not food. You're lying. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. I don't know why you're doing that.
You don't want some Clutie dumplings?
Nope.
The fuck is Clutie?
It's Scottish. It's a type of pudding.
Don't tell me
Well, what is it?
Oh, there's the suet. We're back to using suet again.
It just keeps happening.
Oh, I don't like that there's an anatomy section of this food article.
I don't know about that.
Yes. Have you?
Talon hath crystal fix lady. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, it's the devil. Clutie is the devil food.
What do you mean?
It comes from the anglicized word clute, which is a reference to cloven hoof of cattle, sheep, or pigs.
Okay.
Which becomes the term clutie, which is a euphemism for the devil because cloven hoof.
What?
It's the old country. They're backwards people.
How fucking backwards.
So it is a devil food because it's sweet. And so it's the clutie.
Oh, weird.
Because of the hoof!
All because of the hooves.
It behooves you. It behooves you. Hey, you can talk to Mira.
Oh, she's gonna have a bunch of new dialogue. No, we're saving her.
You can tell her you want to. You can tell her.
He's gonna have shit too.
You can get upset with her that she doesn't want to fuck with. That she doesn't want to fuck you, even if you don't want to fuck her.
No.
Yes.
I will not do that.
Have you come with?
Oh, now I'm in French cooking.
I'm not that type of man. Teach me things.
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of light. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perception. Others may come with.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That was very informative.
Very well.
Thank you. I feel like I've gone through lots of her dialogue.
There is nothing that she says anymore that I find to be incredibly important anymore. So I think you're pretty solid with her.
Very well.
You did.
There are...
Yes. I think. Oh.
Did you not? Did you not actually talk through it? Or?
I'm certain we did. Did that get thrown away at some point in a load situation?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Then ask.
Budweiser, if you're gonna put the national anthem on your can, at least put the whole goddamn song.
No. You know the song.
Yeah, what do you want?
That seems so lazy.
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have...
I really want to try a clafouti. I remember seeing about it's French. It's like a French pancake.
Oh.
It's like a really thick French pancake.
Oh. Thick with 3 C's.
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us.
Was it?
Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then she exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
No, you won't. I don't want you to be powerful again. That seems bad.
Only Mandalore can command the clans. There was no new
The English have slang for their slang. Okay, so pudding is a slang for dessert. But there's a slang for pudding. Duff.
Why?
D-U-F-F. So their slang has slang to explain their slang.
Why?
But you gotta have slang to explain your slang.
That's too much.
You gotta have slang to more effectively slang your slang.
Too much.
Schlong. Why is a penis called a schlong?
I would like to learn about schlongs, please.
Okay, we're going back to
Teach me about schlongs.
The British desserts were too upsetting. So
Sam and I sit down on the floor, crisscross applesauce, and we just say, "Teach us about schlongs."
Well, no, you said slang, and then I started saying slang a lot, which made me think of the word schlong.
I know, but now I want to know where schlong comes from.
I do as well.
We have wide open, sparkling eyes like curious children. Can you learn all my everything? Oh no, that's not what I wanted! Okay, no, it's fine.
I thought that said Atten learn birth control.
Atten, I must teach you this powerful thing I have learned. It will change your life.
Alright, I'm game.
Okay, so unfortunately, schlong is very boring.
No.
It comes from the Yiddish word schlang, which means snake.
That's boring.
Oh.
So it's just Yiddish. It's just you saying just snake in Yiddish.
So it's just Jewish snake?
Yeah.
Our once erect penises become terribly flaccid.
So flaccid.
So very flaccid.
I've never been so flaccid.
It's not like the incredibly interesting Johnson, which we found out was a railroad tool.
I didn't realize what a railroad that would be.
Ha.
I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings.
I bet you are.
I bet you are.
She learned, okay, so she learned Xian form, so is that the form that you learned from, what's his fuck?
It would have to be.
She will use her form to serve you.
No. To make you stronger.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not.
Okay.
I will serve you whether you want it or not.
Okay. I'm done with you.
Kicks in the door to your fucking bedroom. I'm here to serve you. Shut up! I want to go to bed! HK's so fucking tall.
He's a very tall boy.
He needs to chill the fuck out.
He's always
You're actively looking up at him.
Yes. I am.
Tyler's just like staring at him.
He's a big boy with a big toy.
Okay, so we should probably have Xian on all the time.
Which one's that one? Xian.
So that's the one that has the mini blasters on it. That is, in fact, the one that was taught to us by What's His Fuck.
Blaster deflect minus single opponent.
So here's what it does. It increases your attack modifier by 2. It reduces your defense against your current target by 5. Increases your blaster bolt deflection by 2, but also increases your crit multiplier by 1. Meaning that when you get a crit,
it destroys.
Instead of doing ×2 damage, it does ×3 damage.
Interesting.
So its negative is just that your AC is lower against your current target, but not other targets.
Interesting.
So you should just have that on all the time. It's just pretty useful.
I will do so. But I will do that next time. Goodbye! This was the episode of Dicks.
Yes!